Hello, this is a drunk rambling from yours truly. My lips are purple from all the wine I drank. But wine is truth, and literally drinking wine right here. So, I will say this. When I was 16, over the course of 6 months, I watched my sister die of cancer. Cancer that I kind of doubt now that could have been cured. Since she was mentally handicapped, the doctors were like, due to her quality of life, she only has a 30% chance of survival, even less with the bone marrow transplant, but whatever. Honestly, to this day, I kind of think that it was because she was mentally handicapped. But, everything happens for a reason. Even if you don't believe in God, I don't even know if I really believe in God, but even without that, I still think that things happen for a reason or another. But just remember, visiting her while she was in hospice and seeing a different family on the floor mourning the loss of someone that just died. Like, seriously, every different one, every day. And, different cultures mourn differently. Like, I'm not racist here. I'm equally racist against everyone, so, yeah, I guess I am. But Spanish people were in between Asian and black people in terms of dramaticness. Asian people tend to be very reserved about their feelings. Black people were very out there, and Spanish people tend to be in the middle. And American people, I didn't see many of them. Honestly, most of the people at the hospice didn't get many visitors, and that made me sad. I mean, it's terrible to watch someone die, but I think it's even worse than to feel like you're dying alone, even if everyone dies alone. And I kept wondering every day when it would be my family. I mean, the whole mourning process and how it would be. Because at this point, it wasn't just a question, it was a definite thing. And the day that it did happen, I got a call while I was at home. And they told us that she didn't have a lot of time left, and that we should go and try to catch her before, she moved on. And we hit traffic, and the whole time I'm just thinking, like, what the hell? What is going on? It didn't really sink in. We got there, and people don't tell you about death in movies is that if your body is lacking oxygen, it shows mostly in your eyes because your eyeballs turn black. And her eyeballs are black. And we closed them even while she was alive because my mother couldn't take it. And I remember being there and just telling her to forgive me because I wasn't the greatest sister. She was mentally handicapped. I used to hit her because I didn't know any better. I guess I was immature. I was immature, I know that. And just begging her to forgive me and telling her that I'd miss her. And she held on for 5 minutes when we were there. And then she moved on. The breathing, it just stopped. Like, in movies it's like that, but in real life it's much more climatic. Much more. It's just kind of like... And at that point, I mean, even her doctor cried. And that's it, like, her doctor had been there for a long time. And, people tell you that time heals all wounds, and it's not really true. Some things never stop hurting. Obviously, because look at me, I'm fucking plastered. I'm still talking about this. It's been 5 years. I'm 21 years old. But I still can't remember the day of May 3rd, that she passed away. And I guess I'm doing this because I feel like I didn't do enough at the moment. And the worst part of dying, even if there's no religion, or no God, or heaven, is being forgotten. I think that's everyone's worst nightmare. And even if she couldn't understand, well, goddamn it, I'm gonna do what I can. And even though she couldn't understand me most of the time, she was mentally handicapped. She had West syndrome, child epilepsy that leads to mental retardation. And she annoyed the shit out of me growing up. She really did. But I guess it's kind of normal in these days with siblings. But I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. I'm like really drunk. I also had an abusive ex-boyfriend. Not like physically abusive, like verbally abusive. He'd call me a whore when I would like tell him stuff about my past, and he used all that stuff against me. And I mean, we had some really good times together, but there were some really bad ones. I don't know if it's true, but I want other people to know that I think this way. I think that romance that they talk about in movies, although it's not always perfect, like they paint out to be, I think it exists. I think that romance exists. That you can, like, watch TV together and do all this boring shit together and still love each other the same way you did the first time you met. And there is nothing that they say makes you feel worse about yourself. And there's no pain because they do something you don't like, even though you tell them it hurts. And there's no using your past against you. Because, ladies and gents, you don't deserve that. Anyone who's willing to use that against you time and time again is an asshole. Totally cunt / jerk. Seriously, take it from me. I've been on that side of the coin. And on this Valentine's Day, I'm single. And I don't know what's gonna happen romantically. But what can you do but hope? And when hope dies, what else is left? Think about that.